We could Heavenly Father, set out to thank you, keeping me safe in your arms. When I was feeling down, didn't know which way to turn, you kept my mind in the right direction, and you showed me love like no one before. You kept your protection. Oh Lord, my Heavenly Father, said I thank you, keeping me safe in your arms. When I was feeling down, didn't know which way to turn, you kept my mind in the right direction, and you should.
Flipping samples from Tracklib. Shout out to the community that's been rocking with me the past couple weeks. We got the homie Cut Corners in here. We got DiBiase. We got my man Sonny James, of course, helping me out on the sound and the stream and everything like that. G Fair Beast, Milo Mew 23. Let's see who else is in here. Who else is in here? Let yourself be known. Phil Spector. Shout out to Phil Spector. I want to let you guys know, I see when you tag me in the Instagram stories and the post about the flips that you did. I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to make sure I don't listen to anything until like we actually go through the Discord joint. So I want it to be like a real live reaction to hearing your joints. So I see them, but I haven't listened to them yet. We're gonna listen to them live on the Discord. So yeah, once again, I'm Jansport J, week number 3. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. I had a sample loaded up. We're gonna do some remixes today. We're gonna have some fun. I had a sample loaded up called "So Secure" by the Republic, and then me and Sonny were sitting here, and I'm looking at the artwork for this next joint called "You're the Light for Me." Damn, it looks like some like 90s boy band type stuff, and I played it and it was cold. So we're gonna mess around with that one. To give you a little bit more context, I got a project out with my man Buddha Monk right now called Buddha Sport. He's from Tokyo, Japan. I'm based here Los Angeles area from West Covina. And so I went out there 2019 2020, literally like 2 weeks before the pandemic. Did a tour. We worked on the album. It's a compilation tape. Me and him produced it. And so now my man Tachi, shout out to him, he shot me the acapellas for it. And just between us, we're gonna do like some kind of remix EP or something like that. So in real time, I got the vocals with the joint that we have with Blue and Asugi, I believe. And we're just gonna try and remix it on the fly here with Serato sampling and all that good stuff. So once again, the joint is "You're the Light for Me" by Damn. And we're just gonna play it in Machine because I got everything loaded up already. So first, I like remixing joints is a lot of fun for me. I get a lot more intricate with the beat and doing drops and stuff like that. It's not so static. It's a more dynamic process. So what I like doing at first is just kind of setting up the acapella. And like I told you guys last week, in real time, I've been realizing that Serato sample is great for me as far as like doing remixes to where I can just throw the vocals in here and basically the BPM is wrong when we uploaded it because it's 404 and all that kind of crazy stuff. But this should sync up at 86 BPM. So first I'm just gonna line up the vocals and then we're just gonna start like chopping the beat up on the fly. So I'm gonna line up the vocals based off the metronome. It's something that I usually do. First we should find like a cue point to start. So, and once again, this is out Album's called Buddha Sport. This specific joint is called Old School New Design.
Jansport J, Japan to LA. I pull up tubes.
So I'm gonna start my cue point at I pull up because I know from there that's where the verse is starting. I'm gonna give it like a 4-bar introduction. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I pull up, tube socks out the chucks, Tupac out the gate. Great, a true champ in my weight division, heavy, steadily diminishing the adversary. Yeah. And I'm very great, great minds think alike. I'm like Mike when I write. You like Tyson, you bite, I'm Iron Mike. Your microphone might get diminished tonight.
So I'm gonna just nudge the vocal a little bit, but it's good enough for right now. Like I said, we're gonna do it on the fly. We're just gonna test it out one more time. Shout out to Jane Delight. Shout out to, yeah, everybody that's in there.
I pull up, tube socks out the chucks, Tupac out the gate. Great, a true champ in my weight division.
Like I said, this is great for like remixing and sampling.
Yeah. And I'm very great, great minds think alike. I'm
okay, so I think we got the vocals lined up. So now we're gonna go through this sample, Damn You're the Light for Me, and then after that we're gonna do the sample of the week, and then we'll get into your guys' submissions. So let's see what we sounded like. This felt like some NERD, Fly or Die era type stuff, which is like some of my favorites. I like that beginning section. I might come back to it.
There's nothing special like I used to say. Like the now was a feasible route. I got a lot to learn about the world. So mixed up, but I'm unscrambling. It's a hoop, doing the untangling. I don't know, but I've got a lot to learn about myself. Don't know, but
So I like that one right there.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. When you're tired of walking, does it mean you when you're tired of walking, does it mean you've arrived? Does it mean anything? I'm not a walking. When you're tired of walking, does.
So what I'm doing right now in real time, you see how I wanted to set this as a cue point. There's a similar section that's not as high. It feels like it's going down more, so I think I want to use that because it's going to feel more seamless.
I met a friend of mine the other day. She left a lover for another man. She left a lover for a kinder hand. She left a lover, left a lover, left a lover. She's so mixed up, and I'm unraveling. It ain't nice, but I need a traveling. I don't know, but I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
So what I'm about to do right now, and I see that comment, the intro would be a dope loop. And so that's like, I feel like that's the easiest way to do it. If I didn't hear anything else in this record, I would just use that intro. But now I'm just like, let me see if there's anything more interesting in here. But this section I'm about to take is the same as the first cue point that I set.
It ain't nice, but I need a traveling. I don't know, but I get a feeling that.
So it's just giving it a different feel. It has like the same notes. So
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see. I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see. When you're tired of walking, does it mean you?
So I want to find like a down section that can match that chop. Maybe it's in that intro.
Now everybody's got a hungry heart.
gonna get that one just in case.
I've got a feeling you're the light for me.
I think that might be our down note. I got a lot to learn about myself.
I've got a lot to learn about myself.
It doesn't really match.
You try to stay and stay to try to walk away. When you're tired. When you're tired of walking, doesn't mean you've arrived. When we're tired of fighting, doesn't mean we'll be friends. When you're turning a page, doesn't mean it's been read. Doesn't mean anything.
Ooh.
Mean it's been read. Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. That's the section I want.
Doesn't mean anything.
We're passive.
Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything.
Just trying to catch it at a good part. Just went up 3 pitch, 3 notes. Crazy. I hope this works. Sometimes you just hear a really good sample and it just don't work. I heard a couple things in here. Obviously I was hearing.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see. I've got a lot to learn about myself.
All right, let's try it out. Let's see what we sounding like. We're gonna set this to 20 bars because I got a 4-bar intro and then Blue starts rapping and I think he does a 16. So, and once again, a lot of times I'll throw like an acapella in here, make a beat around it. And it could be a remix that I end up using for the project, or it could be just me taking out the vocals and it's a new beat that has like a lot more, it's a lot more dynamic and moves a lot more because I was crafting around the acapella. That's another way to approach production, to really kind of give it just a great feel. And the artist is gonna connect with it because it's already like structured around the song without them knowing it. Let's try the intro section.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
I pull up, 2 blocks out the chucks, 2 block out the gate. Great, a true champ in my weight division heavy, steadily diminishing the adversary. Yeah, and I'm very great, great minds think alike. I'm like Mike when I write. You like Tyson, you bite. I'm Mike. Your microphone might get diminished tonight, just like spinach, you bite. No kidding, you right. I like to reinvent my image every time I get to spin it. Rappers don't get.
I want to go to a different section.
I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
I'm just thinking about a section for the back 8 bars of his verse. We're gonna try it from the top. And then this one low key, we might just add like a kick drum and just do a lot of EQing. Like I think I was telling you guys last week, sometimes it doesn't require much. Like don't overthink doing a bunch of stuff to the sample, adding all these crazy drums and stuff like that. That's like from the school of Madlib, where it's like, man, just add a kick drum, maybe an 808, and just go crazy on the EQing and like the plugins and stuff. So I think that's the direction I want to go with this one.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I've got a feeling you're the light for me.
I pull up, 2 socks out the chucks, 2
I forgot we're doing 4 bars. Let me see what I have
I've
here.
got a lot, I get a feeling there's a I get a feeling there's a lot to see. I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
I pull up, 2 socks out the chucks, 2.
What's going on?
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I've got a lot to learn about myself.
I'm throwing myself off. It's all good. We're ready.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see. I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
I pull up, 2 blocks out the chucks, 2 block out the gate. Great, a true champion, my weight division heavy, steadily diminishing the adversary. Yeah, and I'm very great, great minds think alike. I'm like Mike when I write. You like Tyson, you bite. I'm Iron Mike. Your microphone might get diminished tonight, just like spinach, you bite. No kidding, you right. I like to reinvent my image every time I get to spit it. Rappers don't get the vision, just look up in the sky. I'm kinda fly, take flight like a 747 on a 105. A message sent from heaven came from out the rhyme. Recline, Calvin Klein, old school, new design. No fool, made it flipping vocals. Half my life sample like an average white band for the jam. Paid in full for the album, fuck bumping that advance. And we
I've got a lot to
Okay, so let's see what we sounding like. It's unquantized and stuff, but we're gonna get it right.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
I pull up, 2 socks out the chucks, 2 block out the gate. Great, a true champion, my weight division heavy, steadily diminishing the adversary. Yeah, and I'm very great, great minds think alike. I'm like Mike when I write. You like Tyson, you bite. I'm Iron Mike. Your microphone might get diminished tonight, just like spinach, you bite. No kidding, you bright. I like to reinvent my image every time I get to spit it. Rappers don't get the vision, just look up in the sky. I'm kinda fly. Take
I think I gotta
flight
move
like
his
a
vocals
747
even
on a
more.
105. A message sent from heaven came from out the rhyme. Recline, Calvin Klein.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
I pull up, 2 socks out the chucks, 2 block out the gate. Great, a true champion, my weight division heavy, steadily diminishing the adversary. Yeah, and I'm very great, great minds think alike. I'm like Mike when I write. You like Tyson, you bite. I'm Iron Mike. Your microphone might get diminished tonight, just like spinach, you bite. No kidding, you bright. I like to reinvent my image every time I get to spit it. Rappers don't get the vision, just look up in the sky. I'm kinda fly, take flight like a 747 on a 105. A message sent from heaven came from out the rhyme. Recline, Calvin Klein, old school, new design. No fool, made it flipping vocals. Half my life sample like an average white band for the jam. Paid in full for the album, fuck dropping that advance. And we
I gotta move that last note. I think it's coming in too early. We'll put the quantize back on for it. Sometimes it's not as smooth. Sometimes you really gotta be in the trenches with it, but we're gonna get this one right. I think it's something to hear.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
I pull up, tube socks out the chucks, Tupac out the gate. Great, a true champion, my weight division heavy, steadily diminishing the adversary. Yeah. And I'm very great, great minds think alike. I'm like Mike when I write. You like Tyson, you bite, I'm Iron Mike. Your microphone might get diminished tonight, just like spinach, you bite. No kidding, you bright. I like to reinvent my image every time I get to spit it. Rappers don't get the vision, just look up in the sky. I'm kinda fly, take flight like a 747 on a 105. A message sent from heaven came from out the rhyme. Recline, Calvin Klein, old school, new design. No fool, made it flipping vocals. Half my life sampled like an average white band for the jam. Paid in full for the album, fuck trumping that advance. And we
So I'm not gonna do that double chop in the beginning because it's throwing it off some. Because that loop is not exactly stretched out properly.
I pull up, tube socks out the chucks, Tupac out the gate. Great, a true champion, my weight division heavy, steadily diminishing the adversary. Yeah. And I'm very great, great minds think alike. I'm like Mike when I write. You like Tyson, you bite, I'm Iron Mike. Your microphone might get diminished tonight, just like spinach, you bite. No kidding, you bright. I like to reinvent my image every time I get to spit it. Rappers don't get the vision, just look up in the sky. I'm kinda fly, take flight like a 747 on a 105. A message sent from heaven came from out the rhyme. Recline, Calvin Klein, old school, new design. No fool, made it flipping vocals. Half my life sampled like an average white band for the jam. Paid in full for the album, fuck trumping that advance. And we
So now I'm just going back to the beat. We're muting the vocals. We'll come back to them. And we'll make it 24 bars to fit with that. Let's see.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
See how I'm sounding.
Got a lot to learn about myself.
Yeah. It's starting to sound like something. I'm gonna try and beef up the kick a little bit.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
I pull up, tube socks out the chucks, Tupac out the gate. Great, a true champion, my weight division heavy, steadily diminishing the adversary. Yeah. And I'm very great, great minds think alike. I'm like Mike when I write. You like Tyson, you bite, I'm Iron Mike. Your microphone might get diminished tonight, just like spinach, you bite. No kidding, you bright. I like to reinvent my image every time I get to spit it. Rappers don't get the vision, just look up in.
So right here we got a hat loop from the OG Jake 1. He's got a bunch of dope drone kits and sample packs, of course. So I'm gonna use his hat loop just to give it like even more movement. What's that? Oh yes, save. We're always saving. We're gonna call this Bonanza. I name stuff randomly. The first thing that comes to mind. Yeah, all right. So let's try it out.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
Put it in the beginning too.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
We might have to find the snare. Part where you need patience. You just need the right snare. I like that hi-hat. To like have them stacked on top of each other.
I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
think I'm just gonna keep these new hats on the back 8. But we're gonna hold it all the way through for right now.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
Back to the snare. Do I have my own kit? I'm thinking about putting it together like in the near future. I need to do it.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see. I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
You know what? Sorry, we're gonna redo them. I need it louder too. It's coming along though. I'm not mad at this one. Do I want to give it a low pass? I like that. All right, let's try it again.
I've got a lot to learn about myself.
Shout out to Hasby, shout out to Burnt CDs.
I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
Lost that one. I thought I did a breakdown there. So we'll just go back to 12.
I've got a lot to learn about myself.
Let's try the blue vocals with it. See how it feels.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
I pull up, 2 socks out the chucks, 2 park out the gate. Great, a true champion, my weight division heavy, steadily diminishing the adversary. Yeah. And I'm very great, great minds think alike. I'm like Mike when I write. You like Tyson, you bite, I'm Iron Mike. Your microphone might get diminished tonight. slice, spinach you bite. No kidding, you bright. I like to reinvent my image every time I get to spit it. Rappers don't get the vision, just look up in the sky. I'm kinda fly, take flight like a 747 on a 105. A message sent from heaven came from out the Rhine. Recline, Calvin Klein, old school, new design. No fool, made it flipping vocals. Half my life sample like an average white band for the jam. Paid in full for the album, fuck dropping that advance. And we
Man, do we like it high or low? Let's see.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
I pull up, two socks out the chucks, Tupac out the gate. Great, a true champ in my weight division, heavy, steadily.
Wow. You guys like high? Yeah, see, DiBiase likes the low. I hear y'all with the highs. But what's funny is the low, like pitching it low, made it feel like a Philly sound type of, sample. I'm blanking on the term, but kind of like Gamble and Huff and all that type of stuff. Let's see what 2.
I've got a lot to learn about myself.
Let's take out this
I get
maximizer
a
too.
feeling there's a lot to see.
I like it at 2. I can't decide, low key.
I've got a lot to learn about myself.
Yeah. We're gonna save again. All right, so let's keep it low and let's just mess around with some EQ stuff to see. And what's dope is that I could take these drums and do a whole new beat if I want to, like just a different sample on top. But it comes from having the acapella and like building around that,
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see. I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
Let's try it one more time with blues vocals, and then we'll move on to the sample of the week and see if we could do something.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
I pull up, two socks out the chucks, Tupac out the gate. Great, a true champion, my weight division heavy, steadily diminishing the adversary. Yeah. And I'm very great, great minds think alike. I'm like Mike when I write. You like Tyson, you bite, I'm Iron Mike. Your microphone might get diminished tonight, just like spinach, you bite. No kidding, you bright. I like to reinvent my image every time I get to spit it. Rappers don't get the vision, just look up in the sky. I'm kinda fly, I take flight like a 747 on a 105. I'm messing sent from heaven, came from out the rhyme. Recline Calvin Klein, old school, new design. No fool, made it flipping vocals. Half my life sampled like an average white band for the jam. Paid in full.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but when I did the solo on blues vocal, how do I explain this? Serato sample will still go from the previous cue point, so it lets it rock instead of going back to that same cue that I'm hitting like every 2 bars. But the way that shit ran, that's like a happy mistake that I just made that I'm gonna incorporate into the beat. So I'll show you right now. But that's why I say like having like a drum pad and experimenting, like you just find some shit when you even mess up. So
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
So we're gonna drop out one of these loops. Happy accidents, yeah, that's it. This one is gonna go down. That's crazy. That's all by me like messing around and just finding that happy accident. One more time and then we moving on.
I've got a lot to learn about myself. I get a feeling there's a lot to see.
I pull up, 2 socks out the chucks, Tupac out the gate. Great, a true champion, my weight division heavy, steadily diminishing the adversary. Yeah. And I'm very great, great minds think alike. I'm like Mike when I write. You like Tyson, you bite, I'm Iron Mike. Your microphone might get diminished tonight, just like spinach, you bite. No kidding, you bright. I like to reinvent my image every time I get to spit it. Rappers don't get the vision, just look up in the sky. I'm kinda fly, I take flight like a 747 on a 105. I'm messing sent from heaven, came from out the rhyme. Recline Calvin Klein, old school, new design. No fool, made it flipping vocals. Half my life sampled like an average white band for the jam. Paid in full for the album, fuck dropping that advance and we.
Wow, that was a lot of fun. I'm coming back to that one. I'm glad I was out, like actually able to make something of that because it was a lot going on, but I love that sample. So thank God we was able to make something happen. I haven't, I don't think I've made any boo-boo the past 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? I think I've been all right so far. That's been my biggest worry because sometimes you just catch those duds. But so far, so good. So we're going to get right into the sample of the week. This one was the Uplifters. What's the name of it? Let's see. This is my Tracklib folder I have here. Remember, once again, as a producer, even though my shit might look chaotic, it's just good to have a system that you know what I'm saying? Some kind of organization. We're gonna maximize this. I have the acapellas for Nas and Hit Boy Composure that I've been messing with lately, but I'm gonna stay away from it just in case it gets red flagged on YouTube, Twitch, and all that kind of stuff. So, but we'll pretend. I know the BPM is at 80, and I'll just rap along in my head to it. You guys can rap along too if you know the song. It's off of King's Disease too. But we're just gonna try and make a beat with that in mind, within that 80 BPM range. So Uplifters, let's see what it sounded like. gonna do double time.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
Now I'm gonna keep it a buck. These are hard because
Lord, we come to you right now.
when it's this slow, I feel like you really gotta chop it.
Bestow upon us.
So hopefully I don't stumble with this
Your
one.
highest praise, Lord God. And we thank you, God, for these words of encouragement. Thank you. Lord, we glorify your name, and we
Oh my bad.
magnify your name. Lord, we praise you, we adore you every day. Lord, your name, Lord, we praise you.
I like that run. We're gonna put it here.
Praise you. We you. We adore. We you. We adore you. Oh, you. We adore you every day. I want to be ready. Oh, you.
I might get a little quiet because we gotta figure this one out, but I think I might hear something.
We adore you every day. I want to be ready.
I want to get that whole he.
I want to be ready. 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 When you come back for me, I wanna be ready.
Do I have the wrong sample?
Now listen,
Hold on.
Lord, we
You know what, you guys? That's so embarrassing. I have this sample in mind because I flipped it recently. What's the sample of the week? This is embarrassing. Shout out to Sonny. That's good because that one was...
oh Lord, my heavenly Father, set out the
It
hand.
sound a little different. That's what's up. Well, hopefully this one will be a lot easier. Let's see, shower your blessings. We're gonna throw it in the Tracklib samples, so that way I don't lose the actual files. I know where it's at. Shower your blessings. Let's see if this one is any easier.
Oh Lord, my heavenly Father, set out the hand of you, keeping me safe in your arms. When I was feeling down, didn't know which way to turn, you kept my mind in the right direction. And you show me love like no one direction. And you show me love like no one before. You kept your protection over me. When I was lost, didn't know which way to turn. You kept on showering down your blessing. Way to turn. You kept on showering down your blessing. Shower on your blessing. And you kept on showering down your blessing. Shower on your blessing. Shower down. Shower on your blessing. On me, yeah. On me. Now listen. Oh, Lord, I want to thank you for what you've done for me. I want to thank you for what you've done for me. Now, Lord, for what you've done.
This is me in real time trying to figure it out. I get scatterbrained in this part because you're just trying to figure out where you want to take the composition, because it could be a lot of different beats.
You made it behave. Oh, you may not know what I want you, Jesus, but I want to thank you for being there right on time. Oh, Lord, you've always been there to keep showing down on. Oh, Lord, thank you for being there right on time. Oh, Lord, you when I want you, Jesus. I want to thank you for being there right on time. Right on time. Oh, Lord, you've always been there to keep showing right on time. Oh, Lord, you've always been there right on time. Oh, Lord, you've always been there. Oh, Lord, you've always been there. Been there, been there, been there, been there. Oh, Lord, you've always been there. Been there. Oh, Lord, you've always been there. Been there, right on time.
Let's just try laying that down and see if I could finesse it.
Oh, Lord, you've always been there to keep. Oh, Lord, you've always been there. Oh, Lord, you've always been there to keep showing down.
You just gotta figure out the timing.
Oh, Lord, you've always been there to keep showing down on your blessings. Can I get on in there? Your blessings on me. That's all that we got. If you shower down your blessing, everything will be alright. Yes, it will. Your blessing. If you shower down your blessing, if you shower down your blessing, everything will be alright. Yes, it will.
You know what this one might be? Sometimes when you really can't figure it out.
If you shower down your
We're just
blessing,
we might have to filter it and just get like the melody from it and just like hip hop it out.
everything will be alright. If you shower down, If you shower down everything, shower down everything will if you shower down.
Speed it up.
Shower down everything. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. Shower down everything will be alright.
We gotta get that first chop right. You need the full kick. I think we're gonna figure this one out.
Shower down everything. Shower down everything.
Okay, so let's see if there's something in the next
Everything
one.
will be alright. Yes, it will. I remember traveling down the Davis Highway. Everything will be alright. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I remember traveling.
I think we're gonna get it.
I remember traveling down the Davis Highway.
I'm anxious to see how you guys flip this one. Oh, you know what?
Yes, it will. I remember down the Davis and byways, with no money
How we got that synth, that's what I need.
in our pocket. Byways, and byways,
It's gonna make sense.
with no money in our pockets, with no food to eat. But still we kept on pressing. Let me tell you something about God. We kept on pressing. Let me tell you something about God. He'll make a way. He'll make a way out of nowhere.
It's hard sometimes to see exactly
Make a way out of nowhere.
where things are hitting at, but I need the snare right on top of it.
Make a way out of nowhere. With no, but let me tell you, go way out of nowhere. Go way out, with no, but still we kept on pressing. Let me tell you something about shower down, everything will be alright. Shower down, everything will be alright. Yes, it will. I remember traveling down the Davis Highway. Shower down, everything will be alright. Yes, it will. I remember traveling. Shower down, everything will be alright. Yes, it will. I remember traveling down. Shower down, everything. Shower down, everything. With no, but let me tell you, go way out of nowhere. Yes. Shower down, everything. Shower down, everything. With no, but let me tell you, go way out of nowhere. Yes, it will. Shower down, everything.
We just gotta get that first. That first kick is killing me.
Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no, but let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no, but let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no, but let me tell you, go way out.
shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no heat, but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no heat, but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no heat, but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no heat, but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no heat, but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no heat, but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything.
So
Shower down everything.
we're gonna go into my man Willie B's drum kit just to get some movement. Once again, I'm just using this like as a guide for some movement. If you don't have Willie B's drum kits, you are missing out. He's got the craziest swing. I like that. Yeah. This is Willie B. I think it's called Lucky Money. He's Itchy Bon Don on Instagram and Twitter. He's gonna get the drums right, and then we're going right back to sample. We're gonna put an 808 there too. Boom. Told you guys we're gonna figure it out. save, right? Without even looking, I know you guys are probably saying to save it. And call it Shower Blessings. We want a snare. I got this high-tech drum kit. The homie SK sent it to me. I'll keep doing that. How do you decide on if you're putting a sound into Serato sample or just using it? Honestly, I'm doing a lot more because we're doing it with Twitch, and we're doing this with Serato Studio and Serato Sample. But like I mentioned the past couple weeks, because I've been using it more for my drums and stuff, I'm finding new ways to utilize it. So it's really good for my drum loops and stuff like that. So I'm low-key winging it as I go as far as specific sounds, but I love using it with my for my drum loops now, because it'll set the it'll match the BPM like immediately. And if I want to come back down to 81, I don't have to do too much if I want to go up. So yeah. All right, so let's see what we sounding like.
Shower down everything. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything.
I think I got an idea now. So we got the basics down. I'm just gonna duplicate this for the hook section, and then I'm gonna just freestyle the verse section, and then we're gonna get into y'all's submissions. So hopefully this is gonna work out the way I hear it in my head. Let me get familiar with the pads again, where everything is at.
Shower down everything. With no go way out. Shout every shout. Shout every shout. Shout every let me tell you, shout every shower down your blood. Shower down every
I told y'all we gonna get it. You can't give up on it.
With no but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no but still, let me tell you, go way out. If you shower down your blessing, everything, Lord, with no, but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shout everything, shout everything, shout everything. Let me tell you something about God. Shower down everything.
What was I doing?
Shout everything. With no shout every shout down. Shout every shout. Let me tell you, shout every shower down your blessing.
That's what I want to do. All right, let's try it out.
Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no, but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no, but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shout every shower down your blessing.
Ah, I hit the wrong one. It's all good though. We right back into it.
Go way out. shout, shout, every shout, 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 every shout, 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 everything. Let me tell you, shout, shout, every shower down your blessing. Shower down everything. Go way out. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, everything. Let me tell you, shout, shout, every shower down your blessing. Everything will be alright. Yes, it will.
So what I'm gonna do, like I got that basic one down, I did that for 4 bars, I'm duplicating it, and I'm duplicating it so I could just like do some random stabs in between, just to see how I feel.
Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, everything. Let me tell you, shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, everything. Let me tell you, shout, go every shower down your blessing.
Yeah, let's see.
Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, everything. Let me tell you, shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, everything. Let me tell you, shout, go every shout. Shout, shout, everything. Shout, shout, everything. Every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Let me tell you, shout, shout, every shout. Shower down everything.
So now I'm gonna try some stabs in between. Let's see how it feels.
Let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, everything. Let me tell you, shout, shout, every shout. Shout.
I want to pause it real quick. If you're a super nerd, during the verse section, you see there's a couple parts where like the sample is filtered, but it opens up on certain chops. That's literally because with Serato sample, I have 4 pads that I wasn't using, so it's setting the cue point live and it's opening back up to like a default like 0 filter. But once again, happy accidents because it sounds dope because it's like opening up here and there. Almost sound like some Apollo Brown type shit. So we're gonna run it through one more time and then we're gonna get to the Discord. I like this one, it has a lot of potential. I'm glad we stuck with it because it was hard to figure out at first. And shout out to y'all for letting me know I had the wrong sample at first. So Uplifters, Shower Your Blessings is on Tracklib. Let's see how we sounding.
Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shower down everything. Shower down everything. With no but still, let me tell you, go way out. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, everything. Let me tell you, shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, everything. Let me tell you, shout, go every shout. Shout, shout, everything. Shout, shout, everything. Every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Shout, shout, every shout. Let me tell you, shout, shout, every shout. Shower down everything. but still, let me tell you, the way I showered out everything, showered out everything, Lord, with no heat, but still, let me tell you, the way
I like it at this pitch. Let's see what else it sounds like. Yeah, I like it at that pitch. And I'm gonna keep it real. I might I feel like some Nas like celebratory end of the album type stuff. I might have to send it over to Hit and see what he think about it, if he could do some more with it. That's usually how we work. It might be an idea. He might say, yo, just send me the chops, I'm gonna do new drums, or send me the drums, I'm gonna reflip the sample. But I like that one. Thankfully it worked out. So we did the Uplifters and we did that group called Damn, I forgot the name of the title. But now we got the joints out the way. It's about y'all now, hearing the flips that y'all did with this is the Uplifters, Shower Your Blessings. We could play a little bit of it. Once again, we've heard it over and over, but let's listen to it, and then we're gonna go through all your submissions. And as usual, I'm giving the torch like as I go along. If I hear something that sounds like the new standard, they're holding the torch, they're holding the conch, Lord of the Flies, until I hear something else that's surpassing that. And the winner, I believe, gets the Serato studio license, which is super dope. So let's get into the submission. Shout out to everybody on Discord that sent through some joints. Like I said, I'm just super hyped to see how you guys flipped it as well. So let's play a little bit of the sample. Curious if anybody did any like house flips this week to it.
When I was feeling down, didn't know which way to turn. You kept my mind in the right direction, and you showed me love like no one before. You kept your protection.
You guys, you get the drift. All right, first up, we have Filth Spectre. Let's see what Filth Spectre's talking about.
Yeah.
Wow, this is hard. Right out the gate. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this on the SP? Ableton and Serato sampler with a 1200 emulator. That's crazy. that's my favorite joint already. I mean, it's the first one, but it's my favorite. Shoot, I feel goofy playing playing my beat after that. That's hard. That's a record. That sounds like some old school Common type. So Phil Spector got the torch right now. That one's crazy. Up next, we got the Automated Menace. Some easy listening, chill type. I like it. I like the atmospheric rain too with it. That's hard. Shout out to Automated Menace, a dope submission. That one's hard. I rock with that one. Up next, Burnt CDs. Burnt CDs. Let's see. There goes that bounce. I hear it. Man, that was dope. I love that switch up at the end. I want that switch up to go somewhere. I want the drums to come back in. But this is dope. And just to give a sample breakdown, Bert CD said, for the intro, I had the 4 piano riffs from the start of the song to help introduce the groove. Then I used a 2-second sample at the 4:44 mark to keep the groove. So that's what was going on with that one. So shout out to Burnt CDs, great submission. Up next, we got DJ Gons. DJ Gons, a regular up here. Let's see. He gave it the chop treatment. Let's see what we sound like. Use that part. I was trying to figure it out. was crazy. Shout out to DJ Gons. Phil Spector and DJ Gons right now. That's what I'm in between. So let's see who else sent some flips. Also, I saw a question here about how you get in on the next one. Pretty much, we do a sample every week. I post it like at the top of the week. We do this every Thursday. We're doing it Friday this week. But there will be a sample of the week from Tracklib. I think you have to have an account with Tracklib. You go ahead and set that up. Download the joint, flip it, and then send it to the Serato Kitchen Discord. And then I'll be playing it the next week. You know what I'm saying? Like just going through all of them. I play every single joint that comes through here. So I think I gave the right instructions on how to get in on next week. The last week that I'm doing is next Thursday. So definitely just follow Serato, follow Serato Studio, follow Jansport J on Instagram and Twitter, and you'll be up on what's going on with next week's flip. 5 Foot Short Music is back. Let's see. Week 3, flip. House. That bass is walking. That's so dope. Yeah, this is a vibe. This is day party music. Yeah, man, that's fire. Shoot, I got a video shoot after this, and I'm gonna be DJing in between. I might have to DJ some of these submissions that y'all sending through. It's a vibe. Shout out to 5 Foot Short Music. Very dope. Up next, who do we have up next? Logan Gordon. Logan Gordon, he said he made it in Serato Studio. I want to make sure I shout everybody in the chat right now too. Phil Spector, Lil Dave 215, Michael Cooper Music, Anik Creations, Cut Corners, of course, DiBiase, of course. I'm not shouting out Nightbot like I did last time, all right? But yeah, so let's check out what Logan Gordon got cooked up. I love that snare. Shout out Has Beats, Timber Music. Kenobi. It sounds very clean. Sounds like a good mix on it. Y'all setting the vibe this week. I can hear Bun B on this low key, like with the double time rap. Southern rap, impresario, the body up. Like a big pimpin' type flip. Yeah, that one is wavy. Shout out to Logan Gordon. Incredible submission. I still got Guns and I still got Phil Spector as the bar, but that one was incredible as well. Let's see. Logan sent through drum packs. Those aren't submissions. We got M Chop. M Chop up next. This one is called Which Way.
When I was feeling down, didn't know which way to turn. No way to turn.
Taking out that snare right there. I want to see if you do it again, the snare. Yeah, that's a cold flip. M Chop. M Chop, I'm gonna throw you up there too. We got a 3-way tie right now. We're gonna come back and revisit those 3. So now, like I said, I just gotta be cutthroat. I'm gonna play it. If it's not blowing me away, if it's not leaping over those other 3, then you know it's just a dope beat. But we'll see. 41 Beats is back. Let's see. That chop is crazy. That's cold, man. That's cold. Not to date myself, but you had me feeling like I was back in high school. I was about to go get my platinum food jeans and my bandana, you know what I'm saying, and really be out here on my dip set. That's incredible. Shout out to 41 Beats. Another great submission. SFT Beats. This one is called Showering. Love it. the drum programming. Chops is crazy too. Yeah, SFT beats, and Phil Spector said the house beats always impress me. My brain doesn't work that way at all, and they're always so dope. I feel the same exact way. I just have like a great appreciation because obviously my brain is always going to go towards like a soul sample type of flip with any kind of record, but people that have that sensibility to do like a jungle record or a house record, drum and bass, whatever type of style it is, like they hear the sample and they apply it to that style is always like dope to me. It's just a way to appreciate other people's like approach and stuff like that. So shout out to SFT Beats, another great submission. We got Complex Basics up next. Complex Basics. Let's see how you flip this one.
Yeah.
That lo-fi filter on the sample. This might sound weird, but I can hear like Raekwon and Ghostface on this. It'd be a little different for him, but I can hear it. Yeah, you on the 404.
Yeah.
Y'all got me wanting to like this next week just do my drums first and chop records like to the drums, because that's what it's sounding like how y'all are coming. The chops is sounding crazy with this particular record. So shout out to Complex Basics. That was awesome. Last Call Productions, week 3 flip. This was a test for sure.
Singing does not put food on the table.
The structure of this one is together. I think I was talking to you last week about the structure of the beats. If it wasn't, you forgive me, but I feel like it was Last Call, and this one, it has a structure to it. You can rap to it. I'm definitely rocking with it. I hear the growth. Last Call Productions. Like I said, I'm hearing the growth, so shout out to you, everybody sharpening their swords. We still got, I think, M-Chop, Gons, and the first one was Phil Spector. That's my 3-way tie right now. Milo Mew was up next. I think you guys could tell by my immediate reaction and me just not saying anything that I want to put, we're going to call it an audible. I want to hear Milo Mew and Phil Spector back to back. So shout out to Gons and M Chop, incredible submissions. But these are the two I want to hear back to back at this moment. Milo Mew and Phil Spector. So they have the torch right now. OP Miller, let's see if you're trying to jump in there. Sucker for the mug. Another vibe. Another day party type joint. Yeah, OP Miller, another great one. You know what I'm saying? I rock with that one as well. Up next, Monma. I think he or she, excuse me, did this one on the SP. So let's see.
Everything would be all I remember in my everything would be all I remember in my everything would be all I remember in my everything would be all I remember in my
I just feel like y'all should be hosting this next month because these are sounding crazy. Monma, wow. I love it. I love it. But I'm gonna stick to the 2. If I could have heard like a little bit more switch up in the verse, it probably would have been there. But not for nothing, that was incredible. I love that joint. That's hard. Bird Kid is up. The original felt like an instant gold mine for late 80s house, but that would be a pure comfort zone, so I made myself climb elsewhere. Shout out to Bird Kid for getting out of his comfort zone. I like that. Drums is crazy. That bass too. Crazy.
Said I thank you, keeping me safe in your wrong.
Yeah, man. Y'all chopping up the vocals so crazy. Shout out to Bird Kid, another fire one, man. I'm running out of words to say to y'all. Dope, fire, crazy. Like that's how they feel. Up next, Cut Corners. Hey. Hey, that bounce. I feel like I'm playing Gran Turismo. What's so wild is that this sample is so gospel and just low key and like almost low energy, and so many of you guys are like just pushing the vibration and like the energy of it. Like I would never think that sample would inspire so many like house flips or high energy type flips, you know? So you guys are impressing the hell out of me. Shout out to Cut Corners. Let's see. Ali One Kenobi. What do you have for us, Ali One Kenobi?
Set out the hate, and you set out.
I bet. Let's play it within here.
And you set out the hate, and you set out the hate.
Anytime I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
Set out the hate.
What the hell you want? What damn?
Hey, rest in peace, John Witherspoon.
I don't know what's been better. This meal or your delightful company.
And you,
Damn.
and you show me, and you show me, and you.
I want to go back to a certain section when this one is done.
Toast to real things, honest shit,
This is dope.
and
Section here.
to
Feel like 94.
Anybody drop a finger low, it's gonna be me. Let's go.
Okay, so I just want to go back to a certain section. This is a crazy dope submission, but I'm so jealous that you heard this chop.
And you show me, and you show me,
Man, I want you to do something with that section too if you go back in on it, but that one was dope. Shout out Ali One Kenobi once again. Up next, G Fear Beats. Shout out everybody in the chat once again. All the homies are still sticking with me. G Fear Beats. Ooh. I always like when you use a hat or like a, I don't know what that is, maybe a clap or something, but it's not your typical snare. I love it. It's hard. Yeah. G Fear Beats. G Fear Beats came with it. All right. So up next, we got DiBiase. We're just gonna listen to these because DiBiase, I love you, but you're not in this competition. But we're gonna listen to the joints and we're gonna see how DiBiase came in and flipped these joints. He's got 2 of them. He said he made like a whole EP off the sample pretty much. Let's hear what the first one is sounding like.
if you shower down your blessing.
Moment where not too much is happening and put like an accent on here. So this first chop, there's nothing going on there but just the synth. And then he's putting the accent with the guitar chop. And then layer in the vocal chops for a hook section. And when you take these sections that's open like that, you're giving them room to rap. DiBiase is a real professional. Let's see what that second one is sounding like, because that one was crazy. We'll do a beat battle between the DiBiase joints, and I'll tell you which one that I like better. Where we going? Where we going? What? I don't know how you hear stuff like this. It's like a compression on the sample too. Yeah, he not quantizing those drums. It's crazy. You know what's crazy for as like confused and like my reaction I had with the second one, which was crazy. I love that first one. So in the DiBiase beat battle, that first one wins for me. So shout out to the OG DiBiase, great as usual. I just want to make sure I haven't played this one already. I can't. I'm new to Discord. So okay, so we played that one. That's Ali One Kenobi. So I think we got one more. Michael Cooper music. We're gonna see what he sound like. He says it's a buzzer beater. And then we're going to go back and revisit, it was Phil Spector and Do with the M, I want to say. I'll remember when I go back through. Unless y'all can remember. Let me know. But we'll go back through it. We'll listen to Michael Cooper music first. M Chop, yeah. Shout out Logan Gordon. Oh, Milo Mew. Milo Mew, that's who it was. My bad. M Chop was before, but then I put in Milo Mew and Filth. These drums is going crazy. Top notch as usual. Top notch. Michael Cooper music. Shout out to Michael Cooper. All right, so we going back. We going back to check out Milo Mew, and we checking out Phil Spector. It's between those two. So let's scroll up. Let's scroll up. Did I? All right, here we go. This is nutty. I can hear my guys Coast Contra on this. That was Milo Mew, and we're revisiting Filth Spector.
Yeah.
Y'all feel? Let me know which one y'all feel like is the one. All right. I got my answer and my reasoning. So Milo Mew came with, it was just super impressive. It's just, listening to that, it's just an incredible flip. It's like the technicality of it, just like, it's just impressive. Like, is fire. The Phil Spector joint, there's an intangible that's just hitting my soul that I can't explain. It just feels so soulful. And I can tell because it makes me want to rap, and I haven't rapped in a very long time. And the Phil Spector joint, I think DiBiase was saying in there, it's making me want to go back to the drawing board and start messing around with delays and reverbs on my chop to get that feel where it's like it's continuous, but it gives the sample even more soul. Like, I'm literally learning from listening to that Phil Spector flip. So for that reason, I'm gonna give Phil Spector the torch this week. He wins the sample challenge. Shout out to everybody that sent heat this week. I heard nothing whack this week. Like, I haven't heard anything whack this entire month, but the submissions are getting even better. So I can tell everybody's pushing each other and listening to each other's beats and stuff like that. And you guys are coming with it. And I got to do the same next week. So, man, but once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Chrome Blazing. Shout out to Burnt CDs, Phil Spector, DiBiase, my man Sonny. Who else can I think of? Automated Menace, Milo Mew, M Chops, so many of you guys, Michael Cooper Music, everybody that was a part of this, Burnt CDs, Bird Kid, everybody. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for inspiring me this week. We got one more week, and then it'll be the end of my residency. But maybe I could do this again sometime in the future. But once again, I'm Jansport J. Thank you for kicking it with me this week. Serato Kitchen, make sure you guys go and get the Serato Studio. Make sure you go and mess with Tracklib. I use Tracklib heavily. It's a lot of fire on there. So once again, thank you guys for having me. I'll see you guys next week.